Hello everyone, this is Maricia Anglade and my husband
Ralph Anglade.
and we're doing the last and third video of episode 1 on our Christian journey. And so we had country living journey. I don't know why I keep saying Christian. But anyway, so we did, this is the third video. We did one video and then we lost signal. I guess that's what happens when you're driving up the mountains and going into more of the country setting. And then we did this part 2 and the same thing happened. So now this is part 3 of episode 1. We actually are leaving the country setting to go back into the city. And so we have another about an hour and 30-minute drive. And so we looked at 5 houses. We looked at 6 houses or 7?
7.
Okay, we had 6 houses that we were looking at. We added one at the last minute, and we did not like any of the houses. I think there was a slight, we were really hopeful, and we were really hoping that we got a house this go around, and maybe that was a little naive, but we were hopeful. But if you listen to the other video before we looked at any houses, it was whatever God decided for us, that's what we're going to go with. Whether it's we got a house, we picked a house that we liked this go around, or we didn't. We were going to be A-okay. But we learned a lot on this journey of looking at the houses. That 1, be patient. 2, the pictures are not really always what they show to be. And 3, don't be naive. So
I thought that the last house was decent, but the neighborhood wasn't.
Okay, so my husband started to divert. This is what I say about being patient. When you have a goal and you have the idea of what and a purpose of why you want to move to the country, what you're looking to gain from it, what you're looking to attain, and then you go divert because all the houses that were in a country setting wasn't appealing to you, whether the house itself, whether the land itself, whether it's the neighbors, what have you. You don't now change and go get a house in a neighborhood when the initial reason for your move is to move to the country. And I think if a slight discouragement or a slight doubt comes in, you then now go settle for what you did not want initially, and you get diverted to something else, and that's not happening. And so our goal is to move to the country, to get a home that's an acre or plus and spacious between neighbors, and enough land to do what we want to do as far as gardening and having that actual nice greenery and fresh air and just out of the hustle of the city. You know what I'm saying? So that's our goal. And my husband started to divert because he saw a house he liked, but we might as well be in the city. We might as well be in a neighborhood somewhere else in Atlanta rather than move up to North Georgia or Tennessee. So what did you learn, sweetie, from this journey that we had to take today?
Everything you said.
So we're kind of tired. Like I said, we saw 7 houses. We left out at 6:30 in the morning, and now it's about 3 o'clock. We were done about 3 o'clock or 2:40, but we're heading home now, so we won't be home until maybe about 5. So it's been a long day. It's definitely been a long day, and we know this is a process that we cannot rush just because we're ready. And so we have 5 months really to initially be ready to actually move out. So we're just doing an early start to look for homes, so we don't have to rush. We're just starting early to start looking. So I really thought, one thing I also learned, I thought homes in the country would be much cheaper. They're about the same prices as living in the city. So there were some homes that were cheaper, but we just like, whoa, you're supposed to be way cheaper. So maybe the market has changed and more people are looking to move in the country. So the other things that people have said that we can do is buy land and build on there, or buy land and buy a mobile home. And we're gonna go with what best suits us and what God is leading us to do. And so we take people's suggestions and advice and what worked for them, what didn't work for them, and then we look at our own situation prayerfully and see what will work best for us and how God is leading us as well. So that's